Hey guys, welcome to week 4 of class. You are now about a month into this course, and I hope that you are enjoying it as you are learning the early history of our country. I tend to spend a little bit more time on the colonial period because it's important to understand the cornerstones and the bedrock, the foundation of what would eventually become the United States, recognizing the societal, cultural, economic, and indeed the political developments of the United States as we progress towards the American Revolution and ultimately the Constitution, which of course is what we're going to be focusing on this week, albeit the war we will not focus on too much, because one of the things I really want you to be diving into this week is some of the early founding documents, and we're going to be looking at 4 of those documents, and we're going to be looking at the Articles of Confederation, which was America's first constitution. That particular constitution was eventually replaced by the Constitution that we currently live under, and we'll talk about that document as well. But the Articles of Confederation are important because, of course, what they demonstrate is what the early colonials or what the early Americans wanted, which was a very decentralized, sort of weak federal government, a type of system where the states had the most power. Now, this type of government was weak and it was unstable in some ways, and we'll talk about that this week, so that it was ultimately replaced by the Constitution. But I think it's important to recognize that document. We're also going to be looking at Thomas Paine's Common Sense, or at least a portion of that pamphlet, an incredibly significant pamphlet written by what I would consider one of the forgotten founding fathers, a document that really propelled America close towards independence, and was in many ways the thrust behind bringing about the Declaration of Independence earlier than it probably would have come. And so too we will also take a look at the Declaration. Okay? To do this week, of course, you've got a chapter in your book you need to read. I think it's number 7, chapter 7. I want you to read a portion of Thomas Paine's Common Sense. It's not the whole pamphlet, but just a small section of it, just to get a sense of what his argument is. There's a lecture to listen to and 2 films, very short films, on the Articles of Confederation to watch. And then next week, because we have a bi-weekly discussion board question, next week you will be brought to bear on this content. Okay. For those of you who are interested, this is another feedback extra credit question week. I'm interested in what you have to say about this course and what you're learning so I can improve it. If you're interested in that, please get back to me. Okay. And then finally, and I don't think this applies to many of you, but if you have not yet contacted me with your topic, please do so for your final paper. And then, of course, be working on that. That's sort of one of the cornerstones of your final grade, so you want to ensure that you put some quality time into that assignment. So I think that pretty much covers everything I have for you. And so with that, I will ask that you go in peace, be warm and filled, and may the force be with you. Be blessed, guys.